Hello, my beautiful friends. I welcome you again today to everyone. Next Council with Ozzy, right? Today we're gonna have a good time with our parents. Okay, if you're a parent, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Don't walk out on me, okay? Because we're gonna have a good time, okay, concerning our children. I know that every parent all over the world, every parent, and I'm sure that you all want your children to be happy, to be responsible, to make good decisions, to be healthy and safe, uh, uh, to follow their dreams and to make it in life, to have an amazing relationship and lots more of things. Okay, yeah. So, but do you know what? All those good things that you want for your child start from parenting. So how are you taking care of that responsibility that is given, you know, to you? How are you raising that child? Because all these good things that you wish that child to have, to enjoy in life, it starts from how you are handling that child, how you're raising that child in your home. Okay, so we're going to just look at the four types of parenting. Okay, the first one I'm going to talk about briefly is what we call the authoritarian parenting. Authoritarian parenting is when you don't take your child feeling into consideration, and it's also when you believe that kids should be seen but not to be heard. That is wrong. That's where you have missed it. So if you're such a parent that don't put your children's feelings into consideration, please, I need you to start fixing it. Because in whatever we do, we should consider how those children feel. There are things we do at home that those children, they will feel so bad. When they will come to school, they will meet us, they said, I'm feeling bad. This is what is happening between my mom and my dad. I'm feeling down. It's affecting my school because I can't even concentrate because now they want me to take a decision. I don't know who to follow, whether it's my mom or my dad. And at times you all will start cursing this child. Parents, don't curse your child. Parents, don't fight before your child because all those things is affecting their feelings. You don't put those children into consideration when you're doing things that you're doing. You don't know what you're doing to those children. Okay, look at, if I see so many times when some women, some mothers are no more with their husband, and now they are taking care of their children. So many times I see the mothers poison the hearts of their children against their father. You don't know what you're doing. You're building hatred in that child. And when they grow up, they don't like relating with your father because you have already poisoned their hearts. And they will just grow up like that, being depressed, being, thinking that one side of them is not complete. You don't have to do that. And you, that is a man, that abandon your child when the child needs you most, that is not the right thing to do. You don't know the feelings, what you have planted in that child. So let's watch it, what we do in the front of those children. Let's watch it. Let's consider our children's feelings is part of the raising of a child. Did you hear what I'm talking about? So another parenting style that we're going to talk about today, is what we call the permissive parenting. So in permissive parenting, these are the set of parents that set rules, but they rarely enforce it. You see them there every time they're talking, we're going to give rule. Today, this is the rule. And by tomorrow, you see them breaking that rule. The rule doesn't work. They don't even, follow it up. And you see their children start behaving anyhow. No control. Because there's no rules. There's nothing to guide them. There's no principle. There's nothing to guide them. They didn't set any goals. They didn't set any boundary. They didn't set any limit. So everybody does anything they like in their home. And when they grow up with that, their attitude, they don't even want to, they won't listen to teachers because they are in their house has no rule. So if you're such kind of parents, please try to put rules. And when you put those rules, try to enforce it. For instance, you can see, you leave your child in the morning, your child will be on video games from morning. Video games, watching all sorts of things on social media. There's no control. There's no rules. And how do you think that that child, will grow up a proper child? So you need to, when you put rules, and make sure if you enforce those rules, that will build that child up, and that will make that child to be successful. I told you the story about a child that told me that she has a phone, but the mom only gave her, allow her to use that phone just for 1 hour in the whole day, after she has accomplished all that she needs to accomplish. That kind of parenting style is good. Okay, so you have to, when you make some rules, try to make sure that those rules, you enforce those rules, so that that child will be successful in future, like you wanted that child to be. Okay, so another kind of parenting style we're going to look at is what I call uninvolved parenting. Uninvolved parenting. Some parents, they don't care about the education of their children. Even when they call for parents meeting, to meet with the school bodies, they don't care. They won't show up. They won't even care to know how my child is doing. Even when the teacher will call them and said, or send them mail, this is how the child is doing, I want you to do, they don't even care. But when is the time for promotion and all that, they said, I want my child to be promoted. You see, it's what you put in, that's what you're going to get. So try to be involved in the matters of your child. Try to be involved in their education. There's a particular child that was so sober and depressed. One time, I asked him what happened. He came to me and he complained that my mom, my parents, the way they treat me, they treat my sister, my immediate senior sister, better than I. Anytime I have a sport to play, and that she is very good in that sport, their parents never showed up. But if there's the sister, all of them will just, the whole house will run around to make sure they do something like that. That kind of thing is not good. You are making that child to feel that he is not loved. Let there be equal love. Okay, get involved in the things that has to do with your child. The other time, during the graduation, they are moving, the students are graduating from middle school to high school. Some of those parents did not show up, and I saw some students crying. What happened? My parents did not come. Such things are not good. Get involved in the things that have to do with your child. Motivate that child, encourage that child. Okay? Fix it. It's never too late. Make them to be happy to know that they have a father and a mother that loves them. Get involved, get interested in the things that has to do with them. Right. So another parenting style that we need, that I want to talk about again, is what we call the authoritative parenting. The authoritative parents, they have rules and they use consequences, but they also take their children's opinions into account. They validate their children's feelings while also making it clear that the adults are ultimately in charge. This is the approach that is backed up. This is a very good approach, and this is very good. Okay? Put rules, follow up the rules, follow the consequences, and still tell them, even that the adults have a greater role to play in their life. So these are the four types of parenting that I just want to bring to your attention. Even while you are in that holidays, I want you to, be mindful of all those. Put their feelings into consideration. Get involved. Tell them things. Okay, start planning, putting it together, how you will want them to do in their next school that is coming. Okay, I was talking with a man. I need to mention this. I was so impressed. I was asking the man about his relationship with his children. Is it cordial? Do you have a cordial relationship with the children? So I was so happy when he told me, yeah, I have a cordial relationship with my children. But, one of the child was poisoned by the mom. Anyway, they have grown now. I said, okay, now that your children have grown, what of your grandchildren? What relationship are you building with your grand? What legacy are you leaving? What memory are you living with them? I was so pleased when he told me. He said, I did something, this season. I told my grandchildren, I brought them from different homes of their mothers, parents. I now told them, I said, I want to ask you a question. How do you prefer me to be buying gift for you for your birthday or for Christmas or whatever? Or do you prefer me to take you all out for vacation and have a good time with you all? Any place of your interest. All of them say, they want to go vacation with their granddad. So he put them together and took them out, traveled out of the city with them, and lodged in a particular hotel and built a good, lasting memory in their mind. Took them to different places of attraction, discussed things with them, and all of them were so happy. By the next year, they will be looking forward to that. He has planted something in them. He has built that relationship with them, with their grandchildren. So let's get interested. Let's build a relationship with our children that they will remember. They say, oh, my precious mom. Oh, my good dad. So be a good father to your children and be a good mother to your children. Don't abandon them with social media or with video games. Don't abandon them. Get interested, get involved. Okay, because when you get involved and train them the way they should go, when they grow up, they will not depart from it. Okay, thank you for listening to me today. But remember, everyone needs counsel with Ozzy. Very soon, I'm going to come up to you with another topic. But meantime, if you have your area of concern in your marriages, relationship, your academic, career, social, emotional, just please inbox me or send an email to our email, everyone needs counsel with oz@gmail.com. So till I come your way next time, remember that we're in this game together. Remember that we're in this work together, bringing solution to our world. And how do we do? We learn, we do, and we reproduce it in the lives of others. So join us in this teamwork so that we will help one another and bring solution to our world. Thank you till I come your way next time. I still remember OZ. Thank you and God bless you. Love you. See you this time next week. Peace. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.